From a weak human child with a somewhat rough and difficult childhood, all the way to a monster with cosmic-level abilities that can destroy the entire universe. These are all the forms of Garo in One Punch Man. Form number 1. Human child. As a child, Garou was unpopular and a social outcast. At school, while he was reading a book, a popular boy named Tachan and another student were playing heroes. After Garou tried to make Tachan realize it was dangerous to kick another student from high ground, Tachan declared Garou to be the new villain and himself as Justice Man. He tried to kick Garou dodged, but after, Tachan missed and hurt himself, to which Garou apologizes. Tachan asks him what he was doing, pointing out that Garou was a monster, and then kicked him in the face while making other kids to restrain him. Later, Garou tried to stand up for himself by making Tachan fight him to make him realize that he cannot bully Garou anymore. But the other children gathered around and started defending Tachan, saying it was just how the game works. Tachan then cowardly asked other children to pin Garou to the ground and call the teacher while running away. Garou noticed how Tachan was the one always smiling, liked by everyone, and was good at everything, even though he was a jerk, while Garou was alone, gloomy, and had no friends. When talking to his uncaring and unsympathetic teacher, he ignored Garou and simply lectured him on how he should not be fighting and what might have happened if it had continued. After he was done, he forced the crying Garou to apologize and then notified his parents. Garou eventually snapped, coming to see the fraudulent heroes as nothing more than a bunch of self-important bullies who were preying on the weak and outcast of what he believed to be a reviled social order like him. This whole backstory led to him developing a hatred towards heroes. On another occasion, Garou watched the Justice Man TV show and was rooting for the villains to win. He became frustrated every time Justice Man comes and stops them. He asked his father when there would be a villain that could defeat Justice Man, but only to hear the negative. He believed it did not make sense, as he reasoned that the monsters were the ones who were always trying their best. But no matter what, they were always killed off unfairly in the end, simply because they were monsters. Unwilling to accept the status quo, Garou resolved to become the strongest monster and never lose to anyone, seeking to change such a dilapidated scenario. Sick of being a helpless kid throughout his childhood, he became determined to become stronger. Because of this, he decided to venture to Bang's dojo during his adolescence, traveling very far to meet the martial artist. After this, Garou quickly became the top student in Bang's dojo. Form number 2, Hero Hunter. As revealed by Bang, one day, Garou went on a rampage and disabled all the other students all for life, scaring the rest away as well. Because of this, Bang expelled Garou from his dojo. One day, during a meeting of the Hero Association, he makes an appearance to state that he's able to beat every present person by himself, even if they gang up on him. He reveals that his presence on the location was merely to find strong opponents and to punish the cowards. After 3 heroes agree on taking him down, it's revealed that Garou never liked heroes and always supported monsters because of his sympathy for their ambitions. He attacks 3 A-class heroes borderlining S-class in strength and beats up everyone present, with the exception of Sitch and Speed of Sound Sonic. As he leaves, proclaiming this was the epic intro of Garo the Human Monster, he promises to come bursting through the front door of the Hero Association in 6 months' time after his training journey was over. After his rampage at the meeting, it's been revealed that Garo has a reputation and the title of Human Monster within the Heroes Association, but no one sees him as a serious threat besides Sitch. Garo later happens to encounter an upper A-class hero, Tank Top Vegetarian, in an empty hallway. He easily defeats the hero, but is disappointed by the fight. Garo later meets C-class hero Moomin Rider and threatens to attack him, but not before Tank Top Vegetarian, whom Garo had beaten and spared last afternoon, calls his Tank Topper army to exact revenge against Garo. Suddenly, S-class hero Tank Top Master appears and punches Garo. After Garo knocked out Tank Top Vegetarian, Garo is excited as an S-class hero is present himself and starts the fight. However, not even Tank Top Master seems to be a match for Garo. Garo seems unstoppable until, well, he randomly stumbles upon Saitama. Saitama just happened to be around finding a wig shop, which is directly in front of Garo. Thinking Saitama is a small fry who thinks he can make a big name for himself by arresting him, Garo attacked Saitama, sinking his feet into the ground from the impact. Unfazed, Saitama delivered a chop of his own to Garo's nape, knocking him unconscious as he proceeded to buy a wig. Garo eventually woke up on a pile of garbage bags on the next day with a fuzzy memory. After waking up, he continues hunting heroes, and after fighting a bunch of them, he ends up severely injured but never really stops the fighting. But the cherry on top came when he encountered King and Saitama. As he's about to confidently lay a hit on King, he fails to notice Saitama. As a result, he's sent flying by Saitama with a single kick and smashed through a wall. You would think he put some sense after all this beating, right? Well, not quite, because as soon as he wakes up, he starts fighting all over again. He ends up fighting multiple heroes, including including S-Class, including but not limited to Bang, Bomb, and Genos. Given that he is vastly outnumbered, and given that his opponents are not pushovers either, he ends up beaten to the point that it seems he cannot really win. At this point, the Monster Association intervenes and saves Garo. Form number 3, early monsterification. On this form, Garo looks pretty similar, but his body starts undergoing significant changes that make him stronger, more resilient, and more durable. The monsterification process has begun. Garo promotes Garo as one of the executive members of the association, with the condition that he has to murder a hero in one day without hesitation in order to prove that he's a real monster. Unaware to Garo sends Royal Ripper and Bug God to keep an eye on Garo should he fail, sitting alone, ruminating on his disappointment with humanity as a whole, due to the half measures of the Monster Association throwing society into chaos. Garo eats everything on the menu within the restaurant before dashing out. Later, Garo scares away Tareo's friends, who were bullying Tareo. Tareo thanks Garo for his heroism, to which Garo is disgusted by. Soon enough, Saitama catches up to Garo and lets Garo off with a warning that he ate and left without paying at the restaurant. This severely angers Garo, thinking that heroes have started to take pity on him. He resolves to carry out his task by bringing back Saitama's head, but Saitama accidentally punches Garo, knocking him out once again. Sometime later, Garo wakes up and asks Tareo who the hero was. Immediately after, Bug God and Royal Ripper confront Garo for not seeming like a monster. Royal Ripper approaches Tareo, to which Garo tells him to back off. This causes Garo to fight against Royal Ripper and Bug God, in which the duo manages to inflict seemingly deadly damage to Garo after Garo was distracted given Tareo's abduction by sludge jellyfish. After a while, Garo wakes up and is perplexed upon what happened at first, before recalling fighting and being defeated by Royal Ripper and Bug God. What he doesn't realize is that his body has started the monsterification process, which, as Garo later explains, can be accelerated when the individual is put on a near-death situation. After Garo openly says that he intends to destroy the Monster Association as well, since to him, they're not real monsters, Garo summons Orochi. Garo states that Orochi is not a true monster, since he lacks a vital element, fear. Soon after his defeat at the hands of Orochi, Garo is imprisoned in chains much deeper within the Monster Association's hideout. Puri Prisoner, while burrowing through the underground base, stumbles upon Garo. Thinking he's a hostage of some sort, he moves to release him, only for Garo to suddenly stir. Garo then breaks his chains and brutally attacks the S-Class hero, bringing him to his knees with a single flurry of punches. He then observes as Super Alloy Darkshine finds Puri Prisoner and vows to defeat Garo for him, and the two begin to fight. But as it turns out, not even Darkshine can defeat Garo. His persistency and the fact he kept coming back stronger and stronger with each passing blow made Darkshine admit defeat. And yet, Garo has yet to undergo his most significant power-ups and has yet to take the most drastic forms as of yet. Form number 4, advanced monsterification. Here, Garo's appearance and body has started physically changing as well. He has taken a black form, with a scale-like armor on the outside and glowing patterns throughout his torso, eyes, and head. In his unconscious state, he emerges above ground in front of Bomb and Fubuki. He lunges towards them with blinding speed, and he and Bomb attack each other, seemingly on equal footing. Garo attempts to attack Fubuki, but Bomb blocks his punch and body slams him away. The two of them continue trading blows a short distance away, and Bomb notes Garo's increasing fighting skills. Bang arrives, and the master and the student face off again. They begin engaging in combat, and the two of them are capable of fighting evenly against each other. Garo manages to make his former master bleed after a brief clash, causing Bang to remark that he is now much more worth teaching than before. Even though Garo is overpowering his former teacher, more heroes jump in to help, like Flashy Flash. However, he's not enough to defeat him either. Platinum Sperm jumps into the fight and slammed Flashy Flash on the ground, which caused Garo to attack and defeat Platinum Sperm instead. After his victory against Platinum Sperm, the two gigantic monsters, Sage Centipede and Evil Ocean Water, suddenly emerge, the former announcing intent to destroy the abominable fist that has turned against God. Garo immediately springs into action, leaping to Sage Centipede and pummeling him. Despite their adversarial history, Garo and Metal Bat join forces to protect the helicopter that was in the area. He lands several decisive blows against Sage Centipede, ultimately freeing the captives. Garou throws the damaged helicopter to safety before resuming his battle. Garo's progress is fast, and he keeps on getting exponentially stronger. With a single hand chop, he slices Sage Centipede in half vertically, all the way down to the surface, killing the monster. Garo is ready to proceed on his next form. Form number 5. Absolute evil. Here, Garo takes a full-on monster form with horns, wings, and even 4 arms. He is by all means a complete monster that wishes to embody the term absolute absolute evil. As he wonders what happened to evil natural water, Saitama suddenly appears and asks Garo what he is. He answers Saitama's question by stating that he's a monster who will cast all of humanity into the depths of despair and become absolute evil. Saitama is confused about whether Garo is evil, considering Garo once rescued a helicopter from Sage Centipede. Garo reasons that he needs witnesses to spread fear and to know he's stronger than any hero and monster, stating that absolute evil correlates with absolute strength. Garo then tells Saitama to leave and quit his hero job, as he claims he will soon destroy both the Monster Association and Hero Association. After listening to Garo, Saitama begins to leave without acknowledging Garo as a monster, which prompts Garo to doubt if the hero is following what he said. As Saitama leaves, Garou calls out to him, claiming that he will pay should he underestimate absolute evil, and charges at him with a punch. Unfortunately for Garo, Saitama is faster, and with an impulsive punch, knocks Garo back before he can land the hit. After being punched, Garo manages to remember Saitama, identifying him as the bald guy he's run into several times before. The fight between the two begins, and when faced with Saitama's overwhelming strength, Garo is clearly outmatched. The situation takes a turn when Tario momentarily interrupts the battle, infuriating Garo as the boy continuously mistakes him for a hero. Saitama, aware of Tario's admiration and concern for Garo, assures the boy that he will stop Garo without killing him. Their fight intensifies, and despite Garou's power-ups throughout their exchange of blows, Saitama remains unbeatable. Furthermore, Garou's actions during the fight inadvertently cause heroic incidents, adding to his frustration. As they clash, Garo realizes Saitama is the one true obstacle to his ambitions. He is soon defeated by the hero and laments how it is unfair to be beaten by such overwhelming justice. At this moment, God takes on the appearance of Bang and approaches Garo, offering him divine power to overcome Saitama. Despite recognizing that this is not the real Bang, Garou unintentionally receives power from God when slapping its hand away, causing the power to surge through his body and nearly render him unconscious. So, we now enter the final form of Garo. Form number 6, Cosmic Garo. Empowered by this newfound force, Garo confronts Saitama once more, adopting a transformed appearance which he dubs Awakened Garo, Cosmic Fear Mode. With the enhanced power received from God and equipped with a comprehensive understanding of cosmic energies and forces, Garo unleashes a barrage of nuclear explosions from his fists towards Saitama, who manages to withstand them. He surprisingly demonstrates the ability to copy Saitama's technique and strength as well, utilizing his own consecutive normal punches against the caped Baldy himself. Their attacks collide, which results in a forceful recoil that sends them both backward, explaining how we can not only copy others' fighting styles and techniques, but also improve them to perfection to surpass the proficiency of the original user, and that he needs to show Tario how powerless heroes can be. Garou prepares to unleash his Gamma Ray Burst, a powerful energy blast on Saitama, who jumps into the air for the attack to not hit the earth. He directly hits Saitama with the powerful energy beam, sending the hero flying far away. With Saitama absent, Garou confronts numerous heroes in the desolate remains of Z City, including Bang. His master questions what happened to him, and after Garou recounts his encounter with God, from which he gained his power, he declares it's time to conduct evil, slowly approaching the heroes. His body releases massive amounts of harmful radiation, which endangers the lives of the surrounding heroes. Bang suspects that Garou may be under external influence, a suspicion confirmed by the arrival of Blast, a top-ranking hero who reveals that Garo is subconsciously being controlled by God, to their surprise. Blast tells Garo to look at his vicinity, where almost all nearby heroes have collapsed due to the cosmic radiation he is emitting, and suggests that he go to a different dimension to protect the Earth. Garo simply laughs and proclaims how he looks like a real symbol of fear, since his presence now causes death. Bang attempts to stop Garo, and just as he's about to settle things with his master, Genos, using the remaining bit of power he has left, hurls himself towards him and headbutts him in the chest. Although, to no avail, he picks up Genos and impales through his chest with his hand, tearing off Genos' power core and killing him. That's when Saitama returns and experiences a wave of depression upon realizing that Garou has killed his disciple and many other heroes. Blast, who is still fine, watches and warns the caped Baldy to stay back. Saitama charges at Garou with a serious punch, prompting Garou to activate Mode Saitama and counter it with his own copied serious punch. Recognizing the immense power behind their fists, Blast quickly teleports launch them to space out of concern for the planet's safety. Beyond Earth's atmosphere, Saitama and Garou collide, unleashing massive waves of energy that pose a threat to the planet below. Unable to contain the energy alone, Blast is joined by 3 of his comrades who helped redirect the energy away from Earth. As a result, Saitama and Garou are propelled to Io, one of Jupiter's moons, by the force of their punch's recoil. On the moon of Jupiter, Io, Garou first wonders how he can return to Earth and shares the same concern with Saitama, who dismisses him and wants to be beaten up first before worrying about that. A fierce battle ensues between them on the celestial body, during which Garou's unusual abilities, such as opening portals, manipulating gravity, and copying powers, allow him to slightly hold his own against the Cape Baldi. Ultimately, Garou is defeated by the overwhelming power and growth potential of Saitama and is at his mercy. After getting back on Earth alongside the hero, he notices the dead body of Tario, who died from the cosmic radiation he emitted, and he begins crying, stating how he had killed the boy who he wanted to save first after changing the world. Filled with remorse, he decides to impart his most formidable technique, which involves manipulating time, to Saitama. He hopes that Saitama can master it and use it to travel back in time. Shortly after performing the technique, Garou is killed by God. However, Saitama manages to acquire the technique and successfully embarks on a journey through time. Saitama goes back to the past, carrying with him the core of the deceased Genos from the future, arriving precisely at the moment when Garou, following the release of his gamma ray burst, confronts numerous heroes. Garou is then punched in the face by Saitama and immediately defeated, thus preventing the ominous future from happening again. Having successfully altered the course of events, Saitama is forcibly merged with the current timeline version of himself, losing all recollection of the ominous future. In the midst of the confusion, after suffering defeat from a mysterious knockout punch that appeared out of nowhere, Garou screams in agony as the divine power of God begins escaping from his face, leaving the watching heroes in shock. Thanks for watching, and click on this video next for more great anime content. Go on, check it out!